Welcome, welcome, guys, to the Daily HODL Show. Man, you know what? I know you're like, what? I could have swore that you guys you're not supposed, you're gonna do it once a day, like on Friday, once a week on. And I'm like, no, man, can't have a Daily HODL Show that's not daily. So I decided, screw it. If Mr. M can't join me, I'm doing this. I'm doing it my way right now. And whenever Mr. M could join, I will have him on the show. So I'm just going to do the show, right? And yeah, so today we are going to be talking about tSATs and Bitcoin, right? So guys, how many people think Bitcoin
is going to zero?
Damn, hopefully none of y'all, right? After Bitcoin has created an all-time high, right? But, there's some people who are like, oh, man, Bitcoin is it's always going to go to zero. Like, I don't know, Peter Schiff, right? He's always said Bitcoin is going to zero for, I don't know, since it was like $7, right? That's when he first heard about it. Believe it or not, I remember the day he first heard about it, and he was like talking about how it was going to zero. And I'm like, oh boy, this guy's got some serious problems, man. Oh man, Peter Schiff, Peter, Jesus, you need to let go. Bitcoin is here to stay. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. So yeah, I'm doing the, hey, how are you doing today? I'm in the pipe, 5x5, thank you. Okay, how to buy, you want to know how to buy tSATs. Well, I will show you exactly how to do that, right? If you just head over to, there we go, Satoshi15.com. I'm going to copy this, right, and paste it in the chat so you guys can see that, right? There it is, Satoshi15.com, right? You come to the Satoshi website. Sorry, got something in my eye. And then you scroll down and you see you can get it on Solana. It's really, if you're a pro on Solana, you know what to do, right? You click here, right? For those who don't know how to get here, if you're like, okay, I want to be able to just, without going there all the time, tSAT, because you know what, it's really difficult to buy it in the wallet, so you need to have a link for that. That is a valid point, and so I created this here, right? tSAT.dj15.com, so that it takes you exactly here, right? So that you can buy it. And then you just say, I understand, yes, 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 right? And then you can put in 0.1 Solana to get some tSATs. And then you hit swap, right? You have to enter your password. Oh, man. There we go. Confirm. And there it is. Boom. Boom. You've got some tSATs. Just leave that simple. If you're not familiar with this, right, I have a guide here which will ask you a bunch of questions so that you can actually buy it. So there you go. That's how you would buy tSAT, right? And hold on for the long run. Kamatai weon! I encounter too much in Only a Chilean would understand that, but anyways. Boy. Why are you the only person talking about it? Why? Well, because it's new. I just produced it. And on top of that, right, it's still, like, I kept it quiet. As I did not say a word to anybody what I was doing. Not one person knew I was doing this. I built this. Not one person. And so you guys can get advantage of it and take advantage so that you could get in early. And then, I'm going to be giving away some tSATs to the people who did buy early. That's it. And when you realize what you've gotten, man, you'll be thanking me. You'll be saying thank you. I'm looking forward to that day when you thank me. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I noticed the camera's a little bit. Let me drop the table a little bit. There you go. There you go. Much better. A little bit too high, but there you go. So yeah, you guys are going to be thanking me when you buy this, right? And you're thinking, okay, so is there any other questions, right? Let's see here. tSAT India platform now show. Now show. I don't know. What do you mean by that? You're going to have to clarify your statement. Use a what's it called? A AI system to help make a clear translation, and then repost. Right? Okay. One question on my Phantom wallet. It does not show the money I have invested. I meant, okay, that's a good question. That's a great question, and I'm going to show you how to see that. Now, if you're talking about the price, yes, I'm working on that. I'm sorry. These guys, it's a pay-play kind of system, and it's really difficult to get a hold of the right person. You got to pay off in order just to get your freaking coin price there. It's horrible, horrible. But this is why the meme coins, right, show up so fast, right? Because they pay a lot of money. I didn't know that, actually. I don't. Most of the meme coins I didn't set up myself. I'm not most of them, all of them. Somebody else did, because I never set up any meme coin at all, right? All of them, right? So if you're talking about it being missing in your Phantom wallet, you have to go manage coins here, and then you have to click it because it might be turned off. So that's how you see it, right? So it's a good question. Thank you very much. Yes, there is no price feed right now, but I'm working on it very, very hard. I am harassing them at Jupiter. If we head over to Jupiter, that makes you stupider, right? This is the one, guys, that more, right, verified. I'm trying to get it verified. And if you view all submissions, that should get us the price feed, but it's pending. I've already opened up a ticket, did everything that I can. I've talked to lots of different people in the space, and you know how it is, right? But I'll keep pushing until we see a price feed here. It will show up. It will come. Yeah, don't sell your bags. But you know what? It's not like it's about not selling your Bitcoin bags, right? That's what it is, right? Because it's not anything other than Bitcoin, right? So just keep that in mind. Okay, Da Vinci Jeremy, why are you asking us to buy tSATs? Because Bitcoin is the money. Bitcoin will be the money of the future. Bitcoin, as I've said, and that's what it is, backed up by Bitcoin. And let me show you that right here, once again. All these tSATs are backed up by this Bitcoin here, right? In a smart contract, okay? You could come here, take your tSATs and swap it. You can try it right now, swap it for TBTC. Boom, you get your Bitcoin. See when I see you, right? That's it. All right, so that's why I'm getting you to buy tSATs. I'm pushing the Bitcoin, which I've always pushed. Just buy Bitcoin. Don't buy these meme coins, buy Bitcoin. Hello from Thailand. You are the CEO. I'm the creator of this product. I'm not the CEO. I just created the product, and I guess I'm just like Satoshi, man. Well, Satoshi helped me build it, actually. Okay, one question. Okay, they already did that. How long? Oh, you asked another question. Is how long will it take to fix this? Don't know. I'm harassing I'm all over it, man. I'm all over it like white on rice. What's the market cap now? Okay, so that's a good question, right? And you get the market cap by heading over to the website. Once again, Satoshi15.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. Head over to Satoshi15.com, and then you know what? I'm just gonna pump it in here, and then you can see the market cap right here. Boom. That's the real market cap. Right? So this is interesting information here. What does this mean? It means that the price of tSATs deviated, meaning that you are paying slightly more than you should. But if you don't want to pay more than you should, you just go here to convert. That's all. But you have to have Bitcoin. You have to have Bitcoin first. That's the key thing. So if you don't have any Bitcoin, you have to pay. So, yeah, there it is, right? No recaps, just rewind. Rewind. tSAT's just a Bitcoin stablecoin. Okay, pulse chain. The future of tSAT, well, the future of Satoshi is basically we're going to gamify it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make it easier for you to buy more Bitcoin. How to go converting it. We're going to be focusing around getting people on Bitcoin with tSATs, right? And then later on, maybe, I don't know when, we'll have its own chain. This is not an absolute. Can't promise anything. Don't pat me on the back saying, that's a great idea, have your own chain, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, let me just see if I can build this out, right? Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much. Let's get this thing up, man, because you guys are not liking me. I don't like that. You don't like me. Why not buy Bitcoin? Well, how many people here have told me, whilst I was on a live stream, that Bitcoin's too expensive? Well, guess what? tSAT's not too expensive. It's only 0.00001 cent. You can get 800 and some odd of them. That's why. That's why. People are not rich like you, Sean. People can't afford a whole Bitcoin. And here's the difference between, because when you try to buy something, when you go to walk into a store, do you say, can I get 1/100 millionth of a bit of an apple? No. You want a whole apple. Well, this is a whole Satoshi, right? You feel like you got something. That's why. That's why. That is the reason why. You feel you got something. When you buy, you spend $1 because most people don't have $100,000 like you do, or $125,000 like you do, to buy Bitcoin, right? And feel like they got something. Yes, it says we're having trouble updating the token price. That's because they don't want to. They can do it. They can do it, right? You can see, right? If we had open up Phantom Wallet, right? Let me just show you. I can prove it to you. And all the wallets have this BS. There's the price. So that's the price multiplied by what you have, and there it is. So it's a scam. Right? It's a wallet scam. These wallets basically saying, no, we're not showing you price. Come pay me. Come. We'll show you price. We show you price. 100,000. Yeah, screw you. Screw you. Right? I'll wait until I'm popular. I'll have to wait until then. And then they'll just do it anyways. Right? So this is the scam. Right? Because the meme coins make them a lot of money. Oh, yes, thank you. Hit subs and smash the like button. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, no worries. How much price is to go? How much price go tSATs? How high will go? How high it will go? How high will tSATs go? Well, I mean, we'll eventually see $1 per tSAT. Sometime in the future, that's coming. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That day will come. Period. Bitcoin will be here, most likely, right? Has the highest probability of sticking around. And then tSATs will be $1 each one because the price is pegged to Bitcoin. Okay, let's see here. I can't really, okay, never mind. Let's see here. Okay, its market cap is too high. Okay, so let me explain the market cap, right? This market cap is a fake market cap, right? Because it's based on how many tokens exist, right? And the problem with that is that the tokens are locked into most of the tokens. Oopsies. So the market cap over here, once again, is fake, 26 billion. The reason why is because, well, if you head over here, right, this is how many tokens are held in a smart contract. Let's show you that so that you can see it. Oops. And then we're going to paste this in. And see, this is the contract owner. Now, try to send something to that. What will happen? It'll say, read between the lines, right? Because it's a contract. The owner of it is a contract. The contract is here. We click on that contract, right? You can see, right, it has how many transactions that have occurred and all that kind of stuff on the contract, right? And let's see here. Does it show you the name of the contract? It should show you the name of the contract somewhere, but it doesn't, does it? No, I'm surprised it doesn't show you the name of the contract. Okay, so pre-sale, buy. No, there's nothing here other than when it was opened up, how much SOL it has, right? It doesn't make much money, this contract, right? That's it. I worked hard on this. I worked like day and night to create this contract, right? The smart contract, right? And I did it in such a way so that other people can produce the exact same thing, the exact same style, the exact same way in the future for their token or their wrapped token and so forth. And so, yeah, that's the way it is, right? So the real market cap is here. Okay, there it is. Hope that answered your question. Congratulations on 10,000 sats. Nice. Nice. Now you just, now becomes the hard part. Holding on to that, right? Hold on. Do you think you could do that? Guys, this guy bought 10,000 sats. Do you think that guy can do that with Bitcoin? Can you do that? Can you buy Bitcoin, 10,000 sats of Bitcoin? That's 0.0001 Bitcoin. No way. No way. Why? Because the fees would kill you. Would absolutely destroy you. Right? So there you go. That's why I created this. Another reason why I created this. The fees are just too high for Bitcoin for somebody who wants to put in a few dollars. Well, I've just explained it. Hopefully you understand that that's why the market cap is so high. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. Just not tomorrow. Oh, boy. God damn it. Okay, there we go. There's a banning. I'm banning some people. Oh, what's the program behind it? You claim Bitcoin is, you claim it's Bitcoin. So would it be a point to buy tSATs, buying tSATs instead of buying Bitcoin itself? You can buy Bitcoin yourself, right? But tSATs is backed up by Bitcoin, right? And the program behind it is using Solana as the network, right? Smart contract network. Smart contract is something your brain seems to have problems with. What it is basically allowing users to actually ensure that a contract. So, for example, let me start off. Let me start off with this tweet here, right? Since this is a key thing here, because this is what I don't. Your bad attitude, right, results in more bad attitude towards you, right? Instead of the questions. Instead of asking a question, right? Somebody says, "Hey, I'm going to notify police." Go right ahead. Because even if I die, doesn't matter, right? It's decentralized. It still runs. You can still get your Bitcoin out. How so, right? Well, they can come to this page, and you're like, "Well, what if the web page goes down?" Well, if you head over to About, right, and scroll down, right, there's a lot of documentation here, right? And then get over to GitHub, which is what I created here. You'll see the dashboard, and you can just download you could actually download this whole website, run it on your computer, right, and be able to transact with a Solana smart contracts without my website. Damn, gotcha. Oh, man. There it is. There it is. Boom. We already talked about it. You're just going to rewind. Who's Satoshi? He won't say. tSATs. That's the next Bitcoin. Okay? That is the next Bitcoin. Okay, so how long until it's actual exchange like Robinhood or Coinbase? Hopefully never. Hopefully never. That's. I pray to God that it's never. Why? Because those places are not. You don't own any Bitcoin when you do that, Jack. You own nothing except dollars. I promise to pay you dollars. I don't know how much time. I don't know how long you've been watching this, but we've been telling you that over and over again. I hope tSAT never gets on those exchanges. I've been asked over and over again by exchanges if to list this, and I said, no, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Why? Why would I do that? Why? Why? I mean, they could do it later on their own, but I don't care. I'd rather them not do it, right? Because I'm about holding your own money. That's what I'm all about. Not having somebody else hold it for you. And you're all about that, and that's okay. You don't have to buy any. You can continue buying whatever you like on Robinhood and Coinbase and get robbed by the hood, in the hood, by all of those people, because that's what it's all about. You know, do you know why the United States doesn't need a what's it called? A strategic reserves of Bitcoin, or they won't add to the reserves because they already have it. in every single corporation that exists in the United States, because they could just take it. Boom. And you just say, no, they never stole anything. You're right. They just print a bunch of money and say, hey, here, we're going to have to take that off your hands. But don't worry, we're going to pay you. And here you go. That's that. You got Robin Hood. You got robbed in the hood. That's what's coming for you, right? And I love it for this to never go on exchange, and all the people who buy it off here and hold it, to see their value just skyrocket because you guys get screwed and they don't. Because you just don't listen. Yeah, we already talked about that. So why does it show 25.97 if you've shown? Because it doesn't understand anything other than hey, I'm going to take the price times it by the total supply. That's it. Vamos al moon. See? Al luna. Bitcoin going to this week. What is it going to? Well, you're going to have to wait until my shows. We'll talk about it later. My daily shows. I like Casper. Let's see here. Yes. Do you check if you have a rare SAT, rare SATs in your Bitcoins? What? Could it be worth a lot in the future? Genesis block SATs, Silk Road, Satoshi, Pizza. What? No. It doesn't work that way. Bitcoins that's fungibility. That's like saying, okay, you know what? In the early days, I thought about this, right? I thought, let me mine, because I was mining Bitcoin, and I was mining 50 Bitcoins at a time. I'm like, well, in the future, this is going to be historic. If I hold that 50 Bitcoin in that one mining wallet and never move it, that could probably be worth more than the 50 Bitcoins just as a record, right? But the problem is, once I have the wallet, right, that means I have access to it. So how do I sell that, right? How? Because I have the address with those Bitcoins. And if they transfer those Bitcoins, then it's not worth that anymore, right? The fact that it was, they had a mined of 50 Bitcoin. So I didn't see any kind of value in that, holding that. Maybe there was, but I don't think so. Okay, that's cool. Good morning. That's what it does, man. It breaks the psychological barrier, tSATs. Yes. Yeah. But, you know what's even a better bargain, right? I want to show you what's a better bargain. Even a spectacular bargain. That's so cheap, you can't not afford to not buy at least $1 worth. It's at tSATs. Look at how cheap that is, man. Jesus. That's the ghetto pricing, man. Ghetto. Low ghetto pricing. Damn. Got to get some of that. Only you get with $1, you get 809. Okay, is there any Bitcoin price updates, sir? Yes, Bitcoin's going higher. Talk us through tSAT into BTC. Oh, very easily. I think I already did that, right? Just head over to frt.net, right? And it brings you to the home page, which allows you to do the conversion, right? You just bring in your tSATs, you connect your wallet. Let's connect the Phantom wallet. Yeah. There we go. Now it's connected. Right? And then it'll show you your balance. There it is. And I hit max. Let's just say I want to get rid of them all. Right? Oh yeah, the dust amounts are not allowed, right? So you can't put in decimal places, right? Because it has to be exact, right? It can't give you dust. Can't take the dust because then it creates a big problem, mathematical. I don't like that. You hit swap, confirm. And there it is. Now you have your Bitcoin. There it is, right here. Boom. Right? $100 worth of Bitcoin right there. Nice, eh? Very nice. I'm going to swap it back. Yeah, this is there's some bugs here. It just takes a while to update. But it will update. Just need to refresh the wallet. Disconnect. Let's connect it again. Yeah, it's just one of those bugs. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it will refresh eventually, and then you can actually swap it back. Let me just come on, why are you doing this to me? Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it just takes some more. I'll fix that, figure out what the problem is. And it's just every wallet's different. So I have to you have to program for every single goddamn wallet. Right, and there we go. And it's traded. And then we have our tSATs back. There it is. Alrighty. You're a champ. You are a champ. Right? Thank you for helping me out. This will also help. This volume that comes in will also help people get noticed. This gets noticed and stuff like that, and people will be supporting this product over time because you know what? It's a brand new product. People are like, what the hell's that? And they got other things that they have to deal with, right? So they'll only be interested once they see big numbers. Well, SATs are basically what. Let me see if I can show you what I mean by that. Let's see here. Do I have Bitcoin core here? No. Oh no, I can't run the core. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can run the core. I'm going to run Bitcoin core, and I'll show you what I mean. Right, and Bitcoin core has the options to show your Bitcoin in sats, but you got to pay the bill to get these small amounts of sats, right? And then only this Bitcoin Core Wash really shows you in sats. And there it is, right here. Your sats. right? And so you can do that by just going up to the settings. Let's see here, preferences. And then deciding wallet, network, display. How do you show your Bitcoins? In SAT, Satoshi, right? So the question is, do you want to see this? This is not nice. Not nice. You like seeing this. Ooh, shiny. 102,000 Satoshis. Love it. Yes, but again, that's not the real market cap. Right? That's not the real market cap. I've been telling you, what you see on what's it called, Dex Screener is not the real market cap. Total supply is 21 trillion, right? And that's only 1% of all Bitcoin that probably exists. So what happens if people buy it up and buy up 1% of all the Bitcoins, right? Buy up all tSATs. It's okay. Obviously, price will go higher than it should, and then somebody will sell their tSATs to gain that difference because there shouldn't be that such of a difference. So and they'll get that difference in Bitcoin. So they'll be like glad to take that. So. He's working out right now. All right, I'm going to call it a day. No. Can quantum computer break Bitcoin? No. Right? They're lying, and I can prove it to you because I proved it many times. And if you go to the school, we teach you exactly why and how. Yes, it is easy. Is it possible to stack tSATs with a hardware wallet? Is the question, and the answer is yes, of course. I do it right now in order to protect those tSATs on a hardware wallet. I use Keyston, combine it with Solflare, and you could actually hold on to your Bitcoin that way through that hardware wallet. So that's it. You don't have to do anything. Just stay black and die. Remember, this tSAT, how high can it go, is Bitcoin. So how high can Bitcoin go? Right? It can go to 100 million per Bitcoin, and that's $1 per SAT, or per tSAT. All righty. Guys, you're welcome. Thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna have to get going, but it's been a fun video. Oh shoot, I forgot to record the high quality video, but that's okay. And thank you. We'll see you guys in the next Daily HODL Show.